You're so caught up in this relationship that it hurts, and your heart is full of sadness and pain. You might even be crying all night from the heartbreak and the impact of what happened to you, because your feelings for this person are still strong and overwhelming. Right now, you're in a phase of deep thinking and analysis. Welcome to a new episode of the Astrology and Tarot World Show. I'm Tariq Khalifa. This episode is dedicated to Leo predictions from May 1st to 15th, 2026, covering all areas. We'll continue our discussion after the break. First, let me invite you to like and share this video as widely as possible so the maximum number of people can benefit from it. And if this is your first time watching the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon, selecting all, so you don't miss any future episodes of the Astrology and Tarot World Show. We'll start the predictions with a general and detailed love reading for all Leo natives, and we'll begin by talking about those who are separated. Keep in mind that all love readings can very likely have reversed energies. Right now, you're going through one of the toughest phases of your life. Your relationship with this person is turned into a series of complicated, never-ending challenges. What's painful is that you've started to chip away at your own self-esteem and inner stability. The way this person treats you, or used to treat you, has really taken a toll on your dignity. And his wrong behavior keeps repeating itself in every situation, to the point where you feel like he's taking advantage of the weaknesses you once trusted him with during moments of clarity. Instead of being your support, he's the one pressing on your wounds. What's strange is that despite all this, you're still a confident person who knows very well that you're human, with flaws and mistakes just like anyone else. And all you expected from him was to deal with those flaws with understanding and respect. Because when someone truly loves another, they accept them as a whole package, the good and the bad together. But unfortunately, this partner doesn't do that. He's only focused on your shortcomings. And he always brings them up at the start of any discussion between you two, just to put you down. And the irony is, he himself is full of flaws, but he just turns a blind eye to them and only focuses on yours. This is toxic behavior that spreads negative energy, destroys your self-confidence, and increases the tension between you to the point of exploding. You're so caught up in this relationship that it hurts, and your heart is filled with sadness and pain. You might even spend your whole night crying from the pain and the impact of what happened, because your feelings for this person are still strong and overwhelming. Right now, you're in a phase of deep thinking and analysis, going over every word and every situation, trying to learn from past lessons so you can grow and overcome these difficulties. Because you genuinely want to improve, grow, and become a better person. And you're putting in an incredible amount of effort to get over this pain. There's a huge struggle and contradiction inside you, Leo. You hate his constant criticism and you hate his way of doing things. But at the same time, there's still some love and feelings left for him. And that's what's leaving you torn between your heart that still wants him and your mind, which is telling you that this relationship is ruining your life and your future. Right now, you're in a phase of transformation and growth, and you've become very aware of your true worth, something he just can't see. And now you're genuinely working on healing and finding balance in your life, away from any pressure. At this very moment as I'm talking to you, your heart is filled with sadness and anticipation, and you're feeling an unbelievable amount of psychological pressure. You wish you could find a magic way to fix things, but unfortunately, reality hits you in the face and leaves you feeling unsettled. The pain inside grows stronger when you remember the good moments you shared together. And it turns into a wave of anger and frustration when the negative behavior happens again. It's like you're stuck in a vicious cycle you can't break out of. But keep in mind, Lion, that this painful phase is actually a gateway to a deeper understanding of yourself. You're committed to growth and self-development, and that's what's going to help you get through this experience. You'll come out a completely different person. Someone strong who can't be shaken by anyone's words or broken by anyone's neglect. Today, you're learning how to protect yourself and how to build better relationships in the future. And this pain is the price you're paying to buy your inner peace and live the life you truly deserve. A life where no one belittles you or takes advantage of your weaknesses. Relief is near, Lion, and the growth you're experiencing right now is the first step on the path to true happiness. The partner's feelings. Let's open the black box of this person's mind and see the volcano erupting inside them right now. This person is currently so tense, they're about to explode. They're attached to you in a scary way, and their feelings of love for you are all mixed up and extremely complicated. What's strange is that despite objecting to so many things in the relationship, and despite everything that's happened, they can't get you out of their mind for even a second. You've become the only thing occupying their thoughts and mind. Let's be honest and speak clearly. This person has fallen into the trap of your overwhelming attraction. There's a spiritual and physical attraction toward you that they just can't resist. And that attraction has been the main driving force for them since day one. And it's still what's keeping them tied to you, refusing to leave your orbit. Right now, they're thinking day and night about how to get that harmony back with you again. But the problem is, they're living in a state of anger and confusion that's wrecking their nerves because of the conflicts between you two. That anger is what's making them keep their distance, staying away even though their heart aches for you, but their pride is holding them back. And despite that distance, there's a real desire. And you could even say a genuine one inside them to fix these problems and mend what's been broken. And the signs show that they might start showing up in your life very soon, just to test the waters and open a path for reconciliation. This person has made a serious and different decision this time. They don't want the relationship to go back to how it was before. They want to completely change the dynamic between you, whether you're apart, together, or decide to get back together. What matters to them is that the situation that caused all these conflicts comes to an end. At this very moment as I'm talking to you, they're confused and lost, and they can't figure out what's happening between you two. You've become a big mystery to all. They're still attracted to you and drawn in by your charm, but at the same time, they're frustrated and angry because the roles have reversed. They were amazed to notice that you no longer try to understand them, make excuses for their mistakes, or chase after them like you used to. And that's what made them terrified at the thought that you no longer care about them. They never expected you to take such a strong and firm stance after your last argument. In the coming period, Leo, this will be a decisive chapter in your story. Either there will be open and honest communication that breaks down all the walls that have been built, or each of you will go your separate ways. But what's certain is that right now, this person is boiling inside and planning to rebuild the foundations of trust and respect between you, because they truly realized your worth when they saw they might lose you forever. Here's my advice to you. The most important and valuable advice at this stage is complete stillness. Let the boat go wherever it wants without trying to reach out and adjust its sail. His distance right now and this fake indifference doesn't mean he forgot. On the contrary, it means he's drowning in his thoughts, quietly reevaluating everything and reconsidering his decisions. Right now, he's in the stage of gathering his courage. And it's very possible, even likely, that he'll reach out to you or send you a message at any moment in the very near future. Right now, what you need to do is let things flow naturally and spontaneously. Don't interfere at all. Don't try to lighten the mood. Don't even bring up any reproach. Leave the space empty in front of him so that he's the one who fills that gap with his own steps. You'll just sit back and watch with your own eyes how he's the one who starts the conversation. And he'll look for a way to start talking if he's truly a real partner and wants to keep you in his life. Keep this rule in your mind, Lion. The decision to act and make a move has to come from him, not from you. You're the one who has already given a lot. Now the ball's in his court. All you need to do is live your life confidently like a champion. And just wait for the first move to come from him, only then. And based on the way he comes back and his approach, you'll know how to make your decision and respond in a way that matches your new status. Let him be the one to make the effort this time to win your heart. For the singles, right now you're shining socially in a really noticeable way. You no longer settle for less. On the contrary, your standards have become very high and everyone's trying to reach you. There's an energy of meeting someone new that will show up through a formal event, an awards ceremony, or even in a work setting. The person who catches your eye this time is someone with status and a good reputation. And now you're comparing wisely, telling yourself, I need a partner who adds to my prestige and makes me proud in front of others. Enjoy the spotlight and always make choices that reflect your true worth, because what's coming your way is someone who holds their own position, just like you. For those who are in relationships or married, this time, Leo, you'll be the one who's proud of your partner and a source of support for him. The story is heading toward a place of shared social appearances and successes that make you both happy. Your partner needs to feel that you're truly proud of them. And the great thing is, you'll start taking the initiative with steps that make your relationship a source of pride for everyone. There's a desire for you both to make a decision about improving your financial or living situation. With your intelligence and leadership skills, you'll know how to keep the whole household thriving. There's also some great news about a promotion or a big success for you or your partner. This news will make you both really happy in the first half of May. Work. You'll be the real leader at your workplace. You don't need to go looking for opportunities. The truth is, opportunities will come knocking at your door. With the sun at the highest point in your chart, you're under the microscope. But this time, it's to honor you, not to hold you accountable. There's a big task or responsibility ahead of you that will reflect your experience and wisdom, and you'll prove that you're more than up to it. This time, your success comes from your presence and your ability to make tough decisions at the right moment. And that'll make your name stand out in your field as someone indispensable. Money. Your financial success during this period will come from your achievements at work. There's a sum of money coming your way in the first half of May. It could be a performance bonus or an increase in your income, or even profits from a project you've been supervising. This money is coming to match your new status, and it'll let you buy something that reflects your elegance and refined taste. The great thing is that you've become more aware and now spend on investments that increase your value and prestige. And you've started to avoid any unnecessary random expenses because you feel that real strength lies in solid financial stability. Health. You need to focus on emotional stability and staying away from the pressures of responsibility. The sun in Taurus makes you need to pay attention to your heart health and your back vertebrae. So be careful about overworking and excessive physical effort. You also need to focus on getting enough rest and avoiding work-related stress. And make sure to eat foods that strengthen your heart and boost your energy. Your body needs you to take a break every now and then. And you need to take care of your physical comfort. If you set aside some time every day for a massage or just to sit quietly away from work thoughts, you'll find your physical energy skyrocketing, and your vitality and energy will come back to you. In the end, Leo, May is telling you that reaching the top requires stability, and at the same time it requires humility, and you're up to it. Keep up your appearance and your presence, but always keep your heart open to the people who truly love you. And with that, we've reached the end of the predictions. I'd love for you to let me know in the comments how much these predictions apply to you, because that really matters to me. Like and share the video as widely as possible so the most people can benefit from it. And if this is your first time watching the channel, please subscribe and turn on the bell to all so you get all future episodes of the World of Zodiac and Tarot show. This was Tariq Khalifa with you. See you next time.